Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar covering the recent release of ARCHIBUS version 21.3. We're happy you could join us today for our session, and we're excited to welcome Greg Alevritz, ARCHIBUS Vice President of Business Development, as our presenter alongside Reeves Davis, our BRG ARCHIBUS Practice Director. Without any delay, I'm going to pass this presentation over to Reeves and Greg to get started with today's webinar. If there are any questions from the audience, please use the Q&A chat feature in the WebEx tool panel. We welcome your questions and inquiries. So Reeves and Greg, whenever you're ready to begin, please get started.
Okay, thanks, Nicole. Just wanted to take a moment and thank everybody for joining us. This is Reeves. Greg's going to do most of the driving today, but we really are looking forward to having this overview for everyone. 21.3 is a very exciting release for us. A lot of our clients have taken a look to date and found tremendous value, particularly in the updated mobile application. I'm sure Greg will go over it with us, but I would encourage any of you of interest to head out to the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, and to download the ARCHIBUS 2.0 version of the mobile platform. And what you'll also notice as well is a continued enhancement of a lot of existing activities to embed the new console-style views that we're finding folks really enjoy as part of the application itself. So, with that, I'm going to let Greg go ahead and take over. Really appreciate you joining us, and ask any questions that you may have, and Greg and I will address them via the WebEx chat feature.
Well, thank you, Reeves and Nicole, for organizing, and welcome to everybody that's here with us. And I'd like to apologize in advance. I do have a bit of a cough, so every now and then I might mute myself just to get through a simple fit, but hopefully we can get through without too much difficulty today. So today it's pretty simple. I'm just going to kind of catch us up with the last release, which was version 21.2, some of the key features and how we've driven more capabilities into the software. And what we're going to do is just highlight some demonstration scenarios to showcase some of these new features that we have. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Right away, I hope many of you have had a chance to, already get involved with version 21.2 and become very familiar with the home pages. It's a new style of navigation that was introduced last year. It helps us better organize the way people use the software around their specific role and process, and it gets you all the different functions and features that you need in kind of a single home page to work with. We've also included the Quick Start, which is for space and building up users, in addition to having some specific menus that also provide some very useful help tools, training materials. And another wonderful feature of the version 21.2 is the Performance Metrics Framework, which is a complete set of metrics that we include in the software to help you, set some goals and drive how things are being measured. Also, in terms of what we introduced was the Space Console. For those that have been managing space with ARCHIBUS, going back to the DOS days and Overlay and Smart Client Extension and Web Central, we've taken this the Space Console and kind of consolidated a number of views into one single screen so we can manage all the key details around space allocation, space classification, and occupancy, and give it a little bit of flexibility in how the user wants to interface with the system. The Building Ops Console is also another form that was introduced back in 21.2, and it works with the maintenance staff and helps them, again, really manage the end-to-end process through one single screen from, the inception of the work request all the way to the completion and closure to archiving. It is that single screen. It is also, customizable, has its settings to determine which fields will be displayed by the user's preferences. As Reeves mentioned, we have been doing quite a bit of work around mobile. In 21.2, we introduced some new applications on top of the original set. So we added incidents for environmental health and safety, space and occupancy to better track some of the workplace transaction details, workplace portal to enable people to request conference rooms and hotel spaces and service requests, move requests, etc., and assessments to go out and survey your facilities around condition assessment, environmental sustainability assessment, and commission.